All right, so that's recording me, not you, so don't worry. And welcome to Gentle Movement and Stretch today. Thank you for joining. I have something to sit on, and I also have a towel, or you can use an exercise band or strap or something if some of these positions are a little bit tricky to get into. Okay, this is all about creating some space and relaxation into your body with gentle movement and some gentle stretching, half and half. Okay, so I'm going to start just by checking in with your nervous system and taking some deep breaths. Okay, so just breathe naturally for now. Sit up nice and tall, but just make sure that you're nice and relaxed. Just take some breaths in and out. And as you do that, you'll probably already find that your breathing will slow a little and deepen a little. Okay, carry on with that. If you're comfortable with it, breathing through your nose and then breathe out through your mouth as if it's through a straw. Blow it out. Breathe in through the nose. Blow it out through a straw. 2 more. And then just breathe naturally. Okay, good stuff. All right, pop your hands on your hips, sit up nice and tall, and you're just gonna lean forward and lean back. Not lean back, just come back up to upright, forward and back. Bear in mind as well that your move is gonna look a little bit different from mine. It might be bigger, it might be smaller, it's fine. Keep it safe most of all. So just mobilising the back first of all. Just one more. Okay, good. And then arms by your side. Thumbs up. Arms up and down. Keep your shoulders down. That's it. Just squeeze your shoulder blades back just a little bit. And remember to breathe. Nice. Okay, super. Keep your arms down and a little tip from side to side. Just slide your hands down. I'm going to do everything top body first, and then we'll move on to lower body. So we're looking at shoulders and back. A little bit of neck, and you know I like to spend a little bit of time on the finer joints as well, wrists, hands, fingers. Okay, good. All right, pop your hands on your hips and take your elbows a little bit forward and then squeeze them back. Bring them forward, squeeze back. Let your hands just travel around your hips, slide forward, slide back. That's it. This is a really important one. Nice. Okay, fine. Just roll the shoulders to relax. Okay, and we're just going to move on to hands and fingers. So keeping your shoulders nice and relaxed, just circle nice and easy. That's it. Keep your elbows in tight. Doing a little bit of everything today, so not too much on any one area, just a little bit of everything. Circle the other way. Oh, some clicking going on there. I'll come a little bit closer for this bit so you can see what I'm doing, okay? And then you're just gonna put your heel to like that. So instead of like that, you're just going to switch it 180 and just do a gentle, gentle push. That's it. So you got your palms together, fingers together, and then just slide so that your fingers end up near your wrists, and just a gentle little push. Okay. And then shake that out. That's a little bit uncomfortable. Okay. and the other way. So very, very gently with this one. Just put the palm of your hand just gently on the top of your hand and just push that wrist, just so that you can feel it. And then the other one, just push that gently. That's it. Nice. Okay. All right, that's good. All right, and then clench your fist and open up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. And then see if you can do spider grip. So spider grip is like you're bending just the top parts of your fingers like that. Just that top joint. It's kind of hard to get. It's called spider grip. So imagine you're Spider-Man climbing up the wall basically. A lot of work on the hands, okay? And then one hand, put your little finger to your thumb. And then your ring finger, middle finger, index finger. Little finger, ring, middle, index. One more. Working into the hands. Okay, it's working it. Other one. Little, ring. Just tap those fingers together. Middle and, well, you know what I mean. Little one, ring one, middle one, index. Last time. Good. Okay. Lovely. All right. Yeah. Right, now we're going to do, I call this butterfly, but I'm going to do a different version for this one. If this one was enough for you, I want you to do 10. If you're part of my Gentle Strength crew on a Monday, you know that we've been doing it like this, but that might be a little bit too much. So if that feels like it's too much, just put your hands on your hips and you're just going to bring it forward and out for 1. That's it, give it a go. If it feels like it's too much, you can just drop to that 1. 3, round in, squeeze back. 4, I love this. 5, 6, opening up through the front of the shoulders, literally expanding the lungs. 8, 9, and 10. Oh, that's so good. Immediately feel better after doing that. Okay, moving on to shoulders. That was top back, so shoulders. Stay seated. 5 cars, so that's controlled articular rotations, which is basically just a big circle with one arm. Lift with the back of your hand, take it up, flip it, take it back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. 5. Other side. That's really nice, Auntie Diane. Uncle Rennie. Good. 2, 3. Nice job, Rachel. Just keeping that shoulder down. Well done. 4 and 5. Super job. Okay, well done. So we're going to move a little bit further down the back now. So I'm going to pop you up so that you face your chair seats like so. Okay. And we're going to do some butterflies, but with one hand only. So if I show you, you're going to put one hand on the chair seat and then your other one goes behind your head, or if that's too much, just on your hip, and you're just going to take that elbow round and in and then squeeze it back. Okay, round and in. Okay, now I'm going to do this one on hands and knees. I'm going to do it on my bench, but you can do it on the floor. So it's a little bit harder this way. So just round in, open up, round and open. Oh, so good. I'm doing about 6, okay? 4, 5. This is really working into that top and mid back. And 6 and release. And then of course, same thing on the other side. Take it in, and then up and out. Remember not to go too far. You'll feel some sensation through the shoulder, back, top and mid-back. You just want it to be like a moving sensation, maybe a little bit of stretch. Nothing too intense. 5 and 6. Okay. All right, good. Now, this time pop both hands on the bench. You either on hands and knees, or you've got your feet on the floor with your knees a little bit bent. That's fine. And you're just going to take the hips back behind you and then up forward. Okay, so I'll do, if you're comfortable starting, get started. I'll show you the chair version. Forward and back. This is stretching out the whole back. That's nice, Glenn. Oh, just love this. Take it nice and slow. Think about your breathing with it and really elongate that back. That's the bench squeaking, by the way, not me. 2 and 1 more. 3. Oh, that's so nice. Okay. And then come on up, and wherever you are, take a perch again. Okay, how are we feeling? A little bit more mobile through the top body. Me too. Right, this is where this might come in handy. We're going to look at hips and knees. So if you want a little bit of help with this, this is helping with knee strength and hip joint strength, okay? A little bit of help means that you'll just put that underneath so that you can hold the leg up, literally. So it's not too much work on the hip. That helps out, okay? We're going to work on the knee first, just by straightening and bending. If you don't need that, that's fine. Just put it down and hold the knee up by itself. I'm going to do 8 one side. Straighten, bend, 2. You want to get it as straight as possible. 3, and it doesn't need to be that high. It can be low. 4. Straighten. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, now staying with that leg, you can use your towel to pull it up if you want. Pull the knee up and out, and up and in. Up and out, up and in. Now this version is actually harder than the standing version because you've already in hip flexion, okay, where you've got that crease in your hips, and I'm increasing it. So really working into that hip joint. If you can do 8, do 8. This is 5. If it feels too much before, just stop. 6, 7, and 8. Oh, that's a bit of work. Okay, good. Same thing on the other side. So first of all, just your knee straighten and bend. So put the towel or band underneath, or you can just hold. 1, straighten, bend. 2, straighten, bend. 3, 4, nice. 5, good. Keep that posture nice and up. Remember to breathe. 7, 8. Okay, and then keeping the knee bent, take it up and out. Up and in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Feeling that work. 6. Breathe. Try not to tense. 7 and 8. Ooh. Okay, nice. We're going to stretch all that in a minute, but first of all I want to work a little bit into your feet, toes and ankles. Okay, so lift up, go with the first one again, so swap back to the other leg, and you're just going to point and flex. Go easy on this. lubricate if you've got any sort of aggravation through the foot. Just do it gently, point and flex. And then you're going to try and wave that foot. So keep it flexed and then just take it over to 11 o'clock and then over to 1 o'clock. Wave, can you see that? You don't have to have your foot this high, just doing it for the camera. Try not to twist in the knee or the hip, just the ankle. 7, 8, okay? And then finally on this side, keep the foot flexed, scrunch the toes, and then splay the toes. Scrunch and open. Flex, extend, flex, extend. 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh. Okay, other side. Point and flex. 3, 4. It's really important to try and keep the muscles of your feet 5 nice and strong. 6, 7, 8. Keep the ankle flexed like that and then see if you can wave it to one side and then the other. 3. It's hard, this one. 4, 5, 6. Just waving. 7, 8. And then scrunch the toes and splay the toes. 1, 2. This is working the muscles on the bottom of the feet. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well done. Okay, good. Come back to stand, guys, and we're going to pay attention to the muscles on the backs of your legs. Oh, what do you want, George? Yeah. Where is it? Oh, it's my dad. Sorry. Interruption. Okay. Right. So, to the back of your chair, and you're going to have your hands either on the back of the chair or on the seat of the chair. And I'd like to have your feet hip distance apart, okay? Like so. And we're going to work into the hamstrings a little bit. So keep a little bend in your knee. And I just want you to take your hips back until you can feel a gentle but definite stretch in the backs of your thighs. Now, if you can only feel it in the backs of your knees, drop your knees a little bit more so there's a bit more bend and then tip forward a little bit more. I really want you to be feeling the stretch between the back of your knee and up to your hips. Okay, that's where we want it. So I've got that here in this position, nice flat back. And then all you're going to do is you're going to push your hips over to the right and then over to the left. Just sway to the right, keeping that bend in the knee, keeping the stretch in the hamstring. To left, to the right, to the left. Keep bending each knee. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. Come back to center. Then I want you to take your, you don't need to see me. Try not to twist to look at me. Okay, just keep your gaze centered. Take your right hand off whatever you're leaning on and take it, thread it through, and so that you're reaching with a little twist to your left side. I'll show you from the front. For me, it would look something like that. And you're just going to hold that. Keep the bend in your knee and now breathe. Last breath, and then come back to center, and then left hand, reach for something on your right. It might be your thigh, it might be around the knee, calf, ankle, and breathe. You're trying to create space, remember. You're going to feel a stretch, that's fine. Just breathe into it. Try not to tense. And then come back to center. Bend the knees a little bit more and then come up to stand upright. Okay, good. All right, lovely. Super. Now, if you have your towel, we're going to stretch the front of your thighs. Now, quads here, if they get too tight, it starts impacting on the knees. Okay, it can make the knees like really crunchy or stiff or painful. So here's what we're going to do. We need to take whatever you've got. Just going to take it around the foot somehow or ankle so that you can pull it back behind you like so. Okay, I'm going to extend this for those that find this completely accessible. But we're going to have about a minute here, so don't worry about rushing into it. Just somehow kind of loop that around and then you're pulling it up so that your knee is back so you can feel a bit of a stretch on the front of your thigh. Now, if you're mobile enough, I want you to grab that with your hand, like so. You're standing, okay? And then I want you to start with some balance, so you've got your chair to hold on to, start tipping forwards. Keeping your foot to your bum. Remember, just do the towel version. If that's the one for you, don't go too intense, okay? Now, if you're already here and you're like, oh yeah, I can definitely feel that stretch, but I can do a little bit more, you're going to start pushing your foot into your hand so that your foot comes away from your butt a little bit. And that is a very intense front thigh yoga stretch. Well done, Becky P. And then start releasing very slowly, so bring that back through, nice and gently. Take that down and just feel the difference. And then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So you want to switch your towel over, loop it around the other foot. You're going to bring that back. Otherwise, grab it with your foot and just ease into it. So start nice and gentle. And then if you want a little bit more, you're going to take it, your body forward and your foot back behind you. Keep the other knee nice and soft. And remember to breathe, otherwise nothing's going to work. Nice job, Glenn, that's good. And then if you want a little bit more, just start pushing that foot into your hand and take it away from your hips so you can really feel that stretch. Oh, it's beautiful. Don't go too far. And then gently start bringing it in, release. Gently put it down, nice smooth movements. Oh, that was lovely. Okay, all right, good. Moving on to the side of your legs. Just pay attention to the left and the right here, okay? So if you're using a chair, if you want to hold on to whatever you're using, use your right hand, okay? Right hand holding on. Then take your left foot, cross it over so it's on the other side of your right foot as much as possible. So left foot over the right, and then just put both feet flat on the floor, okay? And then I want you to push your hips out to the left. So you're like in a banana shape, and you're feeling that stretch all up the side of that left body. If that feels like enough and you feel like you're tensing up a little bit, ease off and breathe. If you want some more, just take your left arm up to the ceiling. doing this one on like something you can hold on to like this is perfect. But if you've just got a chair, it's just for that bit of balance. Opening up through the IT band. Try and keep both feet flat on the floor. Breathe. And then bring the arm down, ease the hips back. Okay, and then you'll simply turn around. So excuse my back, oh no, there you go, I can still see you. So you're gonna turn around. So this time you're leaning to the left, and then your right leg will go over, crossing over the front of the left. And then you're gonna push those hips to the right. Now the reason I'm doing this is because for myself, I have a very, very, very tight problem in my right hip at the moment that I'm having trouble with. And it is much tighter on this side. So you might notice that it kind of goes one way, but not so much the other way. Totally normal because we're all lopsided, but you do want to try and even up a little bit. If you want more, take your right arm up towards the ceiling. Good. And just feel those ribs separating, creating space, pulling out through the right side of your body, and breathe. And then bring the arm down, ease the hips back. Oh, that feels good actually. Yeah, definitely a bit better. Right, we got one more stretch that I'm going to do. And version on the floor, I can settle you into this, is right leg forward, left leg back behind you, and we're going to hip stretch here, okay? Standing version is using the back of your chair, put your right leg forward, left foot back behind you, heel raised, and then you're just going to bend that front leg so that you can feel a stretch here on the hip. Okay, and we're just going to breathe into this. I'm going to be here about 30 to 40 seconds. For those that want to extend the stretch a little, if you want a little bit more, it's your left leg back behind you. So standing or floor version, it's fine. You can raise your left arm and then lean to the right. Release the arm, release the lean, send the hips back, change the front leg, and start bending into that front left leg and let the right hip open up. Remember, your breath, your muscles will not release if your breath is not steady and deep. And then you can raise up the right arm. And that's it, nice. And lean over to the left a little. And just feel everything pulling out gently. Remember to breathe. And then release the arm, release the stretch. Oh, lovely. Ah, oh, good. Okay, if you're on the floor, come to hands and knees. If you're not on the floor, just put your hands on the chair seat and your feet on the floor, and we're going to cat stretch. So tuck your chin and tuck your tailbone and round into your back. And release, and then one more, but this time take a breath in, round as you breathe out, go. And release. Oh, nice. Take a seat. So descend or ascend, wherever you are, onto your seat. Just center yourself Just think about how you feel. Does it feel like there's a little bit more space in your body? Do you feel nice and relaxed? Roll through those shoulders. And then take a nice deep breath in, raising your arms. Good. And breathe out. And there you go. That is your gentle movement and stretch for today. I hope you feel lovely. Well done, guys.